Hi, this story I'm telling you was real. I was a 24-year-old person who loved to play video games. I worked in a film and video game shop. I was excited because I wanted to see the movie Ralph the Wrecker, as this movie was very successful and I look forward to seeing it. I got to see the movie in T. I got to see the movie in the movies and I liked it. When they announced that the movie would be on DVD, I decided to buy the movie for the store. I had a DVD of this movie in my store, so I was going to watch the movie with a friend. Until at night, like on Fridays, I work at night. At that time, I decided to watch the movie with my friend as no one walked into the store. My friend was a little late because he was at his sister's party. My friend turned on the DVD and then we put Ralph's The Wrecking Record on and finally started. It starts with the usual logo when it comes out. Always when it comes out early on the Disney DVDs. But the strange thing is that there was no sound or his usual music. But we paid no attention to it. Then the menu of the movie came out, but two things are missing. One is that he lacked the extras and another is that Ralph had black eyes. But we didn't give it importance either. But what we didn't give importance to was that the main music was Alves. I thought it was a disc error, or that the disc was dirty. And that's why you hear Alves. But that doesn't matter, we played him, and he got stuck and I said, "It cannot be." But when I was about to remove the disc the film started. All normal, but Ralph still had black eyes which I did not see in the movies. During the film, I noticed something strange, and that was that murmurs were heard. But I don't care. We were in the part where Ralph teaches Vanellope to drive for tea. We were in the part where Ralph teaches Vanellope to drive for the race. But when Ralph was talking to Vanellope, I saw something that seemed strange to me. That's when Ralph said enough Callie and Vanellope. Vanellope said good I shut up. I don't remember Ralph telling her that but hey. The fee. I don't remember Ralph telling her that but hey. The thing remained normal until we arrived at the scene of when Ralph destroys Vanellope's car. And there was when the film took on a very disturbing and bloody look not recommended for children. When Vanellope called him a traitor, Ralph began to get angry and beat Vanellope in a violent way. I was shocked and I said, "But shit." And there Vanellope started crying, but what's disturbing is that she was crying blood. Since there Ralph destroys Vanellope's cart with his big hands. And Vanellope cries louder. The sound of crying was VE. The sound of crying was very heartbreaking and chilling. Vanellope started to run. But King Candy came and grabbed her. I noticed that King Candy had red eyes and a macabre smile. King Candy took off the costume and was nothing more and nothing less than Turbo. Then what we looked at next was Horeb. Turbo put Vanellope on the floor and put tape tying him in his hands and feet saying, "Ha ha ha, it's time for your death, bitch's daughter." After that Ralph kills Vanellope with his hands in a bloody way. I'm scared. And then came a realistic picture of the corpse of a little girl dissected from vein. Vanellope. The shot changes Felix into King Candy's pumpkin wanted to go out. But then Ralph and Turbo arrived. And Felix wanted to hug Ralph because he found him. But Ralph hit Felix on the head. And Felix said, Ralph, that it happens to you because you beat me. Then Ralph had normal eyes and said, Felix, pardon me, I did not want to make you that Turbo is controlling me and made me kill my friend. Angry Turbo takes out a shotgun and shoots Ralph in the head, leaving him dead. But Felix took out his hammer and rushed to kill him. But Turbo with that same shotgun fired a shotgun at his head and kill him. A lot of blood sneezes on the screen. Then a black screen appears that lasted 5 seconds and Sugar Rush is seen all on fire. And you see all the characters dead and bloodied with a very grotesque scream. In this scene appeared music similar to Death Note but more frightening. In that the movie ends without the credits, my friend and I cried fear in that my friend grabbed a baseball bat and broke the television with force. With tears in my eyes I said, but who the whore is recording this macabre edition of this film? In that we heard something in the street and we looked. And we looked out the windows to see who it was, and from there we saw that it is Turbo saying, I was the one who recorded this fucking tape. You're next. And the last thing I'll say is, he disappeared from there and then appeared behind us saying, Death. Turbo took out a knife and stabbed my friend. I ran away from that crazy man. Then comes Turbo with a diabolical smile. It comes closer to me, but when it comes closer quickly to me, someone shot him in the chest. It was a policeman who tried to save me and told me to stay with the other officers to investigate the assailant. I was with the police to be calm. And I told them what happened. Until the officer arrived with my friend on his shoulders, but without finding the assailant. 4 months after what happened, I was fired for suicide and I went to live with my sister, who luckily accepted me without asking me anything. While according to the news at the Disney studios, there was a message on the wall that said, From now on I will be the nightmare of everything thanks to you and to Disney, sincerely Turbo. With that I will not get employment again after